welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. I am back once again with another Squishmallow tier list. I did my very first one ranking all the Squishmallow frogs, so check that out if you haven't already. You guys seem to really like it. And one of the top requests for the next Squishmallow tier list was the cows, and I was not surprised. The cows are extremely popular. Arguably, dare I say, the most popular type of Squishmallow. People are definitely fiending for Squishmallow cows. I see it all the time. People will trade their left kidney for one of these cows. So today we are going to get into it. We're going to rank them, and I will warn you, this may upset some of you cow lovers out there. Now listen, I am a cow lover. Look at my gaming chair. I have a cow print phone case. I love cows. I love a lot of these Squishmallow cows, but a lot of them I know they're really popular and I don't like them. So at the end of the day, just remember, these are just pieces of fabric. These are just stuffed animals. It doesn't really matter. If you absolutely love one that I say is ugly, it doesn't matter. Maybe I have bad opinions. I like pineapple on pizza, so you can take my opinion with a grain of salt. This is just for fun, and of course, I have cows of my own. Okay, you can see the shelf right here. Okay, so it's not like I'm a cow hater or anything, just there's a couple of them that I question the design of. Okay, so I realized I left out a couple of them, so I had to go and add those in. But let's go ahead and get started. So first is Alexi. I like Alexi. Alexi is kind of cute. I like the sway towards purple and black and kind of like a more gothic cow. The gold horns kind of throw me off. I don't really like when they do gold unless it's like they really go all in. So Alexi is kind of cute. Next we have a whole bunch of Balanas, and you're probably not surprised, but Balana is one of my favorite cows because she's a pretty simple cow. I like the simple designs. I just think that they're solid, beautiful, chef's kiss. So we have Balana with the flower crown, and I'm gonna put her in, I can't decide if she's kind of cute or 10 out of 10 would squish because I love her, but I can't decide if I love the flower crown, so I'm gonna put her in kind of cute for now. Regular Balana, need 1,000 of each. Beautiful, solid, classic, a masterpiece. Balana with the bandanas. They're kind of cute. There's another one with a green bandana. They're like the same. They just have different colored bandanas. They're okay. Like, I feel like the bandana is nice, but it kind of like ruins their simplicity to me. Balana stack, need 1,000 of each. Love it. Beautiful. This is Balana from Walmart with the Walmart eyes. I don't mind the Walmart eyes too much if it's on a more basic Squishmallow like this, so I would only buy her on clearance. Then we have Belowzi. This is from Five Below. He's a little dapper boy. I put him on would only buy on clearance, but I don't think I would even want him. I think even if someone gave him to me, I think I wouldn't take him. I don't really like the little spots, and I think they just put too much going on with him, so yeah, he's a yikes from me. And then we have Katia, I believe. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I also think that it's a yikes along with the stack. I just think the blue and the tie-dye, I don't really like the tie-dye. I don't really like the galaxy. So when they have like those designs, those patches that have a lot of colors, I'm like, that's not for me. And then the blue, I just feel like it looks like a knockoff squish, even though it's an official Squishmallow. And then we have Kaden. Need 1,000. Need 1,000 of them. I feel like Kaden is probably my favorite cow. Yeah, I think Kaden is my favorite cow. The one with the little like heart nose nostrils and has the two-tone. Then I think this is also Kaden. I think this is from Walmart. I think this is a yikes. I'm sorry. I know people really like this one. I think she's a yikes. Like, what really sells me on Squishmallows is the eyes. You know, the simple designs, the little dot eyes. So when you take that away, I'm like, this is not on brand for me and what I like. The closed eyes, the nose that looks different from the other cows. Again, this looks like a knockoff Squishmallow and I don't want it in my collection. Then I think this is Kalinda. This is a different kind of style of cow. They kind of have like two styles. The ones that have the spots, you know, on the top and the bottom, and then the ones that have like a belly. You can see none of these other ones have a belly. This is the first one we've come across with a belly. I'm not the biggest fan of the ones with a belly. I like the two spots better. Again, simplicity. This one is also a yikes. I'm sorry. Like, again, it's the different nose. It's the bigger nose. It's the closed eyes. I mean, the colors honestly wouldn't be that bad if it was in the regular style. But I'm also not the biggest fan of these kind of spots, these like little like cow print spots, even though that's kind of hypocritical from me with a cow print chair that looks just like that. But for Squishmallow specifically, I like this really simple design. So, you know, again, take my opinion with a grain of salt because this is what I like, the really simple ones. So I might just be a hater just because they add too much stuff. So next, this is Candace. Candace is pretty cute. You know, she's a pretty solid Squishmallow. She does have like the little like tie-dye rainbowy spots, but I don't really mind them that much because the rest of her is really cute and I like the little lashes. Same with the stackable, pretty cute. Then there is Claire stackable. I think this is like one of the super rare Squishmallows. 10 out of 10 would squish. I don't need 1,000 because she's so rare. You can't really see it on the picture. She has like a little flower embroidery on the bottom of her and I think it's really cute. I really like the embroidery and I like that she's purple. We don't have like a purple cow that looks like Balana. Like I wish they would make a cow that looks like Balana but just purple instead of blue. Like that would be so cute. Then we have Clover, which is I guess technically a bull, but he looks identical to the other cow, so I decided to put him in, so don't come at me. Clover is need 1,000 of each. I love him. I have him. Can we see him? We can see him. He's here front and center. He is beautiful. I love him. Then we have Colin, who is similar to Kalinda, where he has like the belly, but except his belly is blank and he has the spots on the outside. So this one is not, this the one doesn't make me as mad. So I would maybe get him on clearance. I wouldn't go out of my way to get him, but he's definitely a step up from like this design. Then we have little Connor from Five Below with these Easter bunny ears, and this is an only on clearance. Like, yeah, I would get him and like cut off the ears, but since I'm gonna have to put some work into making this Squishmallow likable for me, I would only get it on clearance. Then we have Connor in a egg with anime eyes. I think this is from a mystery bag. This is a yikes. The anime eyes are too much. The egg is too much. No. Then we have the same thing just without the anime eyes. Still too much. I don't really like when they put the Squishmallows in the eggs. I feel like it's so Eastery that like when it's not Easter, it's like not the vibe. Like I like it when they have Easter ones that are more subtle, like these Balanas that have like the flower crown or like the bandana. Like if that's what you're doing for Easter, then I feel like it's a lot more manageable. Maybe even the bunny ears, arguably. Then we have, I think this is Fuzzy Connor. So this is Connor. He's regular, but he has fuzzy patches. I don't really like how the fuzz is. I actually saw him at Target and I felt him and I didn't really like it that much, so I would only get him on clearance. But regular Connor, need 1,000 of each. I mean, he's perfect. He's the OG. He is the blueprint. And then we have Connor, mom and baby. This isn't really a different variation. It just has like a little pouch and a keychain that comes with it, but I think it's so cute. It's so cute. The little pouch. Like cows don't even have pouches. It doesn't make sense, but it's so cute. Same with Connor stack. Need 1,000. Beautiful. Next is Evangelica, and this is, you know, that design of cow that I'm like iffy about, but Evangelica is a really cute one. I feel like they did her better on this one. First of all, the heart nostrils, of course, you know, that really sells it. Her being pink, beautiful. Her being pretty simple, just being white with the pink spots, like pretty much sells it for me. It really depends for me on the spots. Every Squishmallow with spots like this is different. They all vary. So I like it when the spots aren't like touching like the nostril portion, the fabric, or touching the eyes. So this one specifically, I wouldn't like take home this picture, but there's ones out there that the spots aren't touching the eyes or the nose, and I like those the best. Next is Griella. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I think this one's also from Five Below. Correct me if I'm wrong. She looks more like a horse. Wait, is this a horse? No, she has horns. Okay, so this is a cow. I like the rainbow spots in concept, but the bow throws me off. The wink throws me off. If they got rid of two of those things, I would maybe add it to the collection, but for now I would only buy her on clearance. Kalina is up next. I can't remember if this one is sold at Walmart or it's the one on the right. This one is kind of cute. Again, it's kind of like the same concept as Candace. Like, yeah, they're pretty simple, but they have like the spots that are super colorful and like tie-dye-y. This one is more vibrant than Candace. I think I like Candace's kind of more pastel muted tones better. But yeah, she's kind of cute. The one with the flower embroidery that is definitely from Walmart is an only clearance. I love the flower embroidery, but the anime eyes take it down a notch, so I would only get her on clearance. Next, I debated putting these in here because I don't know if they count as cows. These are the new sea cows. What are their names? Malia and Mopey. So I don't know if these are technically half cow, half manatee, but I figured they looked similar enough to the shape and design of like the regular cows that I was like, okay, I'll just throw them in here, I guess. This is so hard because I keep staring at them, and at first I was like, these are so stupid. These are the stupidest designs I've ever seen. But the more I keep staring at Malia, the more she kind of grows on me. I don't know if it's just because she's pink and I'm swayed when it comes to pink. I think I'm gonna put her in 10 out of 10 with Squish. I think I like her. I think I like her. I think I decided that it's a unique concept instead of a weird concept. I think they're interesting, you know? They're mixing it up a little bit. So I love the two spots. The regular spots like this on Mopey, I'm gonna knock him down for it because in the picture, like if you have the full version of this picture, you can tell that they use that printed fabric for his spots, and I don't like that printed fabric as much as the regular squishmallow fabric, so yeah, I'm gonna knock him down for that. Sorry Mopey, but both of them do have the little eyelashes, which I really like too, so those are really cute. Next is a Nightingale. This is where I know people will be very upset. Nightingale's a yikes for me. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Ever since he came out and everyone was obsessing over him, I was like, am I missing something? Like, what's going on right now? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just something. I don't know. I really can't explain it. But on the opposite end of the spectrum is Reshma, and this is Hot Topic Strawberry Reshma, and you all know it's 1,000. It's a neat 1,000. I have pre-ordered her, but she doesn't ship until like November from Hot Topic, so I will get my hands on her eventually. The strawberry embroidery, she has a little heart on the back. The fact that she's just pink and simple, just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Then we have another version of Reshma with a bandana, and yeah, this one is only on clearance. Only on clearance. Like, she's similar to Valana with the bandanas, but I just don't like the kind of purpley shade that she is in the middle. I wish she was like plain white with the pink spots, because I feel like it's too many colors going on, like plus the purple bandana. So yeah, only on clearance for me. Next is, I think this is also a Hot Topic or Box Lunch Reshma, but without the little strawberry. She's kind of different looking. I don't know, like, I do like her. She's a pretty simple cow, but something about that middle tone that they're doing for like these Reshmas like kind of throws me off. So she's a 10 out of 10. Then we have Ronnie, who is 10 out of 10 for me. And we have Pink Nose Ronnie, which is, I think, like a kind of rare one. Also a 10 out of 10. He's so cute. The only difference is the regular Ronnie has like a brown nose, like a light brown nose, and then there's the Ronnie with the pink nose, which I think is really, really cute. I wish that the regular version that was more widely accessible had the pink nose because I think it's adorable. Then we have Ronnie Squish Doo. I don't think I need to comment. Then we have Sage, who I believe is a cow. It could be a bull, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Sage is a cow. Sage is so freaking cute, even with the anime eyes. I think the anime eyes actually add to her for once. You'll never hear me say that again. Just the little cheeks, like the simple spot on the top, the cute ears, the little flower embroidery. She is so cute. I just think she's amazing. So 10 out of 10 with Squish. Then there's Tomar, who is also a Squish Doo, and yeah. Then we have Bubba, and it's kind of been like a roller coaster with Bubba. I remember when Bubba was really, really rare and people were just like, you know, throwing hundreds of dollars to get their own Bubba. And then he got re-released at Five Below. So, you know, how the times change. I think Bubba's a 10 out of 10. Do I? Do I think he's a 10 out of 10? I don't know how I feel about Bubba. Do I like him? All of the ones with the spotted bellies, they're all down here in yikes. I think I am gonna knock him down a peg. It's again, it's something with, I just can't explain it. I just can't explain it. I think it's the yellow horns as well. I don't know. Just, I'm sorry, Bubba. And then lastly, I hope and I believe we have Patty, who again, there's just something that I can't explain. Patty has never been one of my favorites. I remember when people were super excited that Patty was at like Learning Express and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my tier list. Again, I'm really sorry. I know it's controversial. I obviously have a type. Like all of the basic boring squishmallows are at the top, and like all the ones that have extra things are on the bottom. So again, that's just like kind of my style for squishmallows. But if you have a completely different style, if your tier list is completely reversed, then that's totally fine. If you want to make your own tier list, I did make this tier list, so I will leave the link for it down below and you can rank them yourself and tag me. I'm very interested to know what you guys think about the cows. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And again, if you want to see more of these squishmallow ranking tier list videos, let me know. I'd love to make it like an ongoing series here on the channel. So just drop me a comment down below with the type of squishmallows that you want me to rank. I've done frogs, I've done cows. Let me know what you want to see next. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.